Hello everybody and welcome back to some more cards action. Now, I know this channel is a big fan of meme decks, so I put out the call for some meme ideas, see what we got, and shout out to True North, definitely stepped up to the plate, gave us a bunch of suggestions. One being a suggestion that I would love for it to work, but I've played a couple games with his version, my version of it, and just couldn't seem to get any traction going. But I love the name of the deck. It's hilarious. It's Unit Printer Go Burr. It's that whole meme thing, but it basically uses the U.S. Infantry, the 3/5, that whenever it gets healed, it makes another copy of itself in the support line, and also utilizes the new card that just came out, the 05 for 4, that gives your units +1 and heals them. But the deck is just too slow, or maybe the way I built it just wasn't working. But I really want something that's somewhat decently competitive in that fashion to succeed. So if anyone out there has been making it work, has been making copies of units and has been overrunning their opponent, let me know, because I think it's absolutely hilarious if that setup can go. But he put us on to another deck that I completely overlooked, and that's the good old-fashioned Tony OTK. Japan fighters, one shot, one kill nonsense. So I'm not using their deck specifically, but I got a version of it of my own. They were going with US and Soviets. I've decided to put in Japan and Soviets. I decided to switch it in for the US because they've got patrol, which gets rid of guard. You don't really want to make sure your opponent's HQ is prime and ready, and it gives us a whole bunch of good stuff like bolster the ranks. I think you want stars and stripes just to keep things settled down while you're getting your pieces. War bonds is just nice because your combo is pretty credit intensive. You've got a big boy flyer, one of these guys, and you're looking to just either double strike them and then make them cost 0. We're going to try out the new Southern plan because it seems like it could potentially work in this deck. I played a couple games and I had pretty decent success with it, so I think there's a possibility for us to meme and win at the same time, which is what we're all about here. So I'm going to play 5 games. Tony OTK, thanks to True North for sparking the what's the word I'm looking for? Sparking the imagination here, and we'll see you guys for round number 1. All right, here we are in round 1. Fair warning, the deck I noticed from the games I've played so far, really specific on when you need to pivot from defense to offense. So you're going to see me probably muck it up a bunch of times. So fair warning, if you've got high blood pressure and can't stand when to make terrible misplays, it's probably not going to be the video for you. With that being said, we've got one of our pieces here, and we do like all of this, so maybe we'll just keep it all here. We've got some defensive units. We've got war bonds to build up here. Oh, okay. And there's our second piece there, which is pretty nice. Yeah, they might be coming out fast and strong, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Nice turn 1, turn 2. Not even gonna lie. We'll hold off on that for the time being. I don't think this deck would play any countermeasure that we'd be scared of, but you never know. These are all powerful things they're doing here. We're going to play the Takashaki regiment because it's got a bigger booty. I lied because we're only at 3 credits. Oh man, we're going to take so much damage. Too bad we didn't pick up a naval command. That would have been pretty nice right about now. All right. Draw go. We're going to take some big boy damage here. Hopefully he doesn't have a way of just outright killing the Takasaki and he has to trade with a bunch of stuff. Dang. That sucks. That truly, truly sucks. It's gonna make us overdraw so much here. Question was whether to play the regiment or the long range. Ooh, we needed that. This deals 3, so attacks with the Ki-83. Ooh. Okay, not the bad, because we'll deal 4. If we survive here. Clear out most of the back line and get our guy back, which is pretty nice. We're at 1. Never mind. We're gonna do this for the heck of it. And let's proceed to die. All right. Game number 1, we did nothing. All right, so we can't keep a handful of a handful of 4-cost stuff. Noted. All right, guys. See you for round number 2. All right, let's see if we can fare better against Baron von Glover here. Britain makes me think it's a potential for British, so I just always hedge my bets and take away the naval operations. That probably doesn't have any effect on us, and we'll keep the war bonds in long range here. All right, once again, stuck with a hand of 4 and 5 costs. Hopefully they're a little bit slower and we can not die before we play some cards here. Starting to think that the amount of combo pieces, specifically the amount of fighters that I have, is a little too much, so might rework the deck in the middle of the series here. I think taking away a few of the fighters and putting in some more ramp or some early protection may seem like a good idea. Oh, you know, we can also put in the 0 cost to redraw. Not doing anything here. Just gonna have a billion health. What can you do when you live in a shoe? We are going to overdraw with this, but we need to put something down here. Assuming this survives. That's a big oof. Not looking like a good start for us either. At 32 here, probably can go up to 38. And they haven't really played too many cards, and we're giving them cards with the Ki-83, so not a fan of our draws here or the way we've been playing, frankly. But perhaps we still have a chance. Maybe those 8 cards in his hand are complete duds. Well, he gets to overdraw as well, for whatever that's worth. If this survives, I can start getting some damage through with bolster and burst. It's 5, and then that's 7 attack there. Have another Ki Tony to spare in the back pocket here. It's annoying. $44. Do I bolster now? He'll be at 8, so there's a potential he has La Decima, which not a big fan of that card. Sure, let's just add to the board here. He's already paid both of his mass pins, Shelling and Monty, so this guy's got big boy pants with some of the stuff he's been overdrawing. A little scary. Can we come back from 44, potentially 50 HQ opponent? We'll see. I'm assuming this is dying somehow. Huh. All right, our first damage here, and hopefully there isn't a way for him to get rid of the Fiat. He's hovering over it, so not looking too good. All right, fair. Let's see if he takes the trade here. Okay. So we used up 2 of our Tonys. Okay. 47. I can't imagine him not having La Decima in a deck like this. Seems like he's going for a little bit more of a controlling strategy. We're both halfway through our deck, so that's something to keep in mind here. Yep. Just realize we are at 8. So, something we do need to be careful of. Do I play the naval operations? Don't think so. Let's just hold off here. We are definitely in a scary situation. Ooh. Ooh, Lord, that's a scary one. $53, my lord. We need to do that or else we die. If I play this and this, doesn't do anything for him because he's just going to go back up to 12, but brings us up, and then now we've got our Tony coming down next turn. There's no way we can burst him from 53, but yeah, to be honest, I don't think we've got anything in the deck that can get us out of here. Oof. Holy crap, that's good against us. He should have played it on the other side. Does that do anything for us? It does not. Kill this. All right, so 2 losses. I'm gonna go back into the drawing board because I think the deck is definitely a little too slow for the games we're playing. So stay tuned for a hopefully new and improved Tony OTK deck in round number 3. All right, welcome back. Round 3, we made some changes, added in reorganize and some cheaper ramp to hopefully get the engines going a little earlier. And we'll see how that works. Yeah, let's keep the long range and the KI. Drop these three here. Ooh. Alright, so we're going to get rid of the Kika here, because we want to draw some of our early ramp cards if possible. Now I think about it, I probably wanted it to do it on turn 2, because I guess there's a potential that we redraw it next turn and we want it to draw our one of our war productions. Ooh, mobilize. Alright, we've got a fistful of expensive stuff. Yeah, good old-fashioned Drago for us here. It's going to be a big boy. I think our first play is going to be the infantry here. I assume we're just going to make a trade here. This has got a way of dealing with that otherwise. Okay. Guess you're just waiting for that to get bigger. But we say... Do we say nay? Because then we're just pinning, or we can war bonds here. Sure. Okay. I'm scared that he has Ultra, so I think... I don't know if there's a way of playing around that. No Ultra, really. I should have gotten rid of that, shouldn't I? Whoops. I am not playing the best today, that's for sure. Right. Naval for sure. Zimbucho damage for sure. Hopefully we find another of our pins. Let's get rid of this. It's gonna die for sure. Huh. It was another tough one because they're just gaining health, which is really difficult for his deck to deal with. That's 10 damage right there. Oh Lord. We definitely need a pin. That's not it. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Sad face. Yeah. Unfortunately, another L for us. Alright guys, we'll hopefully get one win at some point in the series. I swear to God, before I hit the record button, we played a couple games with this and I was doing decently. But maybe I'm just getting stage fright right now. Alright guys, we'll see you in, what are we? Round 4. Take care. Alright, round 4. Feeling refreshed. Can we get that elusive W? We're at 0-3 right now. Let's see. Alright, we got our war machine, which is pretty nice. We'll keep the war bond. Yeah, let's drop the war bond, see if we can get more of the war machines going here. A good spread. A fair spread, I should say. I don't want to say good spread. It's a fair spread. I've got a way of skipping from 2 to 4, which is nice. Oh Lord, it's this deck. Well, if history tells me anything, this is just doing what we do but better. It's us but better. And I was put to 0 credits there. That's a first. That is a sweet little setup there. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get rid of that, because I don't think that's going to matter. Alright. He's burned through 2 of his daylight bombings. He's burned through a southern plan. We'll eventually get to 2. I swear. We're facing a 5/9 Cardsman, but other than that, psh. Alright, here we go. If he brings us down again, we've got War Machine that we can play. This is spicy. This is a spicy one. This is not what I thought it was. Apologies if you heard some rustling in the background. My cat is very curious right now. Okay. That's a pretty sweet setup. That is a pretty sweet setup. I think we played just one of these bad boys here. Okay, I'm discarding. Assuming it survives. Oh Lord. Let's play another one here. You can turn this absolutely monstrous if he wants to. Or you could do that. Oh, he kept the one good card. Why? Alright, so he could turn this into a 10 and then, oh my lord. So many ways of doing this and all of them are bad. I don't even know what I'm looking for here. Go here, go here. Couldn't he just have killed me? He could have killed me there. Well, none of this is gonna help us. Well, yeah, all right. It's another L, but that one was a spicy L. So yeah, no. Hopefully that made up for all the other terrible L's we took in and around us. All right, guys. Fifth and final round coming up. I'm hoping we don't end on 0-5, but if we did, you know, stay humble. All right. Can we entertain you with a W? Time will tell. Facing Brett here. We don't want any of these. Maybe we'll keep the patrol to get rid of potential. Commando. No, you know what? We need ramp. At least in the setup that we built here. All right. Resistance. Okay. Just kill ourselves for one here. Pass the turn. Brit, France, resistance. Interesting. Fair enough. Joke's on you, I didn't want to play any of these units anyway. Uh-oh. That's definitely going to cause us some issues here. Mm-hmm. Let's just start playing our guardsmen out here. But something tells me he's going to be churning through the deck and killing us. There's the commando. Should have kept the patrol, but I was greedy. There's an argument to play the Takasaki because we don't want to have these guys die and then overdrop, but assuming he doesn't have the one that gives the desert operations, gives them all death touch, we should be... spoke too soon. We're going to be overdrawing here. Yep. Sure. Let's gain our life here. Get this out of the way. Pass the turn. Maybe I should have fished for a. I think I should have fished for a naval command. After I pass the turn here. I've not been playing very well in these series, so apologies for that. That's a tough one to lose. You know what, let's put this back in our deck. Let's see if we can get the... Do we patrol one of these guys? Is the question. I think so. I think so. 12 cards in deck. He's churning through a lot of stuff. We're at 18, which I think we've burned through all of our long range, either from having them overdrawn or from actually using them. So whatever damage we take now is just damage we take to the face. I have two of the pieces here. So Tony can turn into a 9 power, 10 power, so we can do 20. Still be at 4 left. So we're gonna have to peg him down with the Kika perhaps. Or I can see us going after the commando with the Kika. This turns into 8, 5, 9, 12, 8, 16, 19. Huh. I don't know if I should have used the resistance or popped the Imperial Strength to bring him down. Oh, he's going to be drawing. Yep. 39. It's a pretty penny amount here. I think we want to get rid of all the these bad boys right here. Just hit him for 6. Pass the turn. He's got a handful of cards here, so... Oh, Lord. I was not playing around that at all. That might do it. We'll see. So we're trading. We can patrol. Ugh, this is probably going to be an L for us. I'm assuming he's got 5 orders to play here. We'll see. Yeah. So if we draw into how much damage did he take there? There's no way that he doesn't have another order here, but maybe he just hits the Tony. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Oh my Lord. What a game. What a game. Jesus Christ. I hope you all stayed for the end of this game because it is intense. He took 6 damage there, right? He went from 14 to... Dang it, we don't have a way 7. I think he took 6, so he's going to take 7. Oh, we needed one more turn. That's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Oh. Oh. There was clearly something there that I missed, or he was so enthralled at that game that he decided to give us a bone and let us win so that we could at least end the series with a W. Beggars can't be choosers. I will humbly accept that W. Good game, and hope you guys were entertained. We'll see you for the next one. Take care.